How to plan your Indian destination wedding in Italy in 7 steps. Hello everyone, I'm SVETLANA from Best Indian Weddings Italy, the only wedding planning agency in Italy specialized in Indian weddings. Every day I help Indian brides and grooms-to-be realize their authentic Indian celebrations in the most beautiful country in the world. I'm running the series of videos called SOS Indian Weddings in Italy with useful tips and advice that you won't find anywhere else. And if you are looking to host your Indian destination wedding in Italy, then please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to always keep updated with the new videos every week. The topic of this week is how to plan your Indian destination wedding in Italy in 7 steps. Planning a destination wedding is no easy task, and planning an Indian destination wedding with many events split into several days requires time, dedication, and especially specific method that can help you optimize researches, the planning process, and therefore your time and the final result, of course. Most likely you have your job, and probably it's a full-time job, and you have just evenings and weekends to dedicate to the planning. Of course, you could rely on a professional and relax. However, it's important that also that professional has a special method and doesn't bug you every time for different things, making you jump from an aspect of the planning to another without bringing anything to an end. And if instead you're planning your wedding on your own, then it's crucial to have a verified method that works and guarantees results. For me personally, the time is the biggest treasure. Maybe because the time is never enough for me. I always have so much to do, and often I have to renounce some extra free time because of my work. And when you renounce the time to spend with your family, it's always hard and a little bit frustrating, isn't it? This is the reason that I always respect people's time, because I know its value. I truly hate wasting time, and I hate the idea you could waste your engagement time. The time that should be exciting, yes, with the preparations to the wedding, but also with spending it with your bae and enjoying every moment together. So today I help you to optimize your time by sharing with you my planning method. I'm very proud of it, as it truly permits to correctly plan an Indian destination wedding in Italy. First of all, before you start anything, there is a step 0 necessary to move to the next step, and that's the list of your priorities. I always suggest making it from the very beginning, before starting with the planning. Thanks to it, you could even find out that maybe a destination wedding is not the best idea for you. Maybe because you have a very extended guest list, such as 500 or 600 people, and bringing them all to Italy would cost you much more than celebrating back home. Or maybe because your grandparents would never travel abroad, and you can't imagine your wedding without them. So please make the list of your priorities first. And once you see that you all are set for a destination wedding in Italy, then move ahead to the proper planning. So, how do you imagine your wedding planning? Oftentimes, couples start planning by doing Pinterest boards or saving amazing pictures on Instagram, and then try to picture their wedding with the same settings or in the same places seen online. Is that what you were about to do? Please, stop! Just imagine how overwhelming and especially frustrating it could be if you find then out that the setups aren't possible in Italy or would truly break the bank. For this reason, I always start from the budget at the disposal. So, the very first step to do is to decide on your wedding budget. And please don't start looking at blogs online to understand how much money you need. Just check the budget you can put towards your wedding. Check with your parents if and how they can help you, and if there is some room for increasing it if needed, just in case. Make sure it's your real budget and that nothing can compromise it. Then write down this amount and work with it. It's not unheard of that the budget could not be enough for a destination wedding in Italy. And this is another reason to start from the budget. At least you don't waste your time by contacting venues and suppliers. And especially, you don't get frustrated if you can't then afford your wedding in Italy. It's better knowing it from the beginning than when it's already too late, isn't true? Once you have set the budget, the second step is choosing the place in Italy where to get married. Not all of Italian locations work for Indian weddings, and especially there are many variables to take into consideration while selecting the place in Italy for your Indian wedding. The date of the wedding is one of them, so is the number of your guests, the views, the logistics involved, and the budget, of course. I've put in the description the link to my page with a lot of useful tools that can truly help you in this initial phase of planning. So please feel free to check them out and to download the ones you need. So after you have completed the first two steps, only at that point you can start looking at venues in the location or locations you have chosen for your wedding. So step number 3 is the choice of the venues. Always with your budget in mind and the list of your priorities for your potential wedding venue. The selection of the wedding venue is probably the most important choice you would make. It's where the magic would happen, and you must be absolutely sure with your choice. Here again, the list of your priorities will help you with that. All-in-one venue where to stay with all your guests, or different venues for events and accommodation. Exclusive use of the whole venue for all the days of the celebrations, or just renting in private use the spaces you need while others can remain accessible to the external guests. Dancing until the break of night or just until midnight would be fine as well. Just close your eyes and try to picture yourself on your wedding day. I said close your eyes and not open Instagram. Done? Then write all your ideas down and reorder them from the most important to the least important and act with that in mind. Step number 4 is the food choice. And I don't mean the menu, but if Italian or Indian food or mix of both. Yes, it's not granted that you can have Indian food for all or some of your wedding events in Italy. So if having full Indian meals at your wedding is one of your highest priorities, then you absolutely need to keep that in mind from the beginning and assess your choice among those venues where you can achieve that. Step number 5 of my planning method is the decor choice. You're likely thinking, finally! I know, most brides would start directly from the decor, being it the funniest part of the planning. So please recall what said previously, await with the decor until the most important parts are completed. Next step is the choice of the suppliers. Actually, steps 5 and 6 can switch or be joined together. Again, it depends on your priorities. If you care more about the decor, then decor first, suppliers after. If it's the opposite, you switch. Just remember to make a list of your suppliers and to allocate a part of your budget to them. And the last step of the wedding planning process, step number 7, consists in putting all of that together, checking timing, event scheduling, deadlines, and so on. Probably it's the most boring part, and this is why it's the last one. No, I'm joking. But it's absolutely necessary to ensure a smooth event. It's like you have a large puzzle, then you separate and put together the pieces of the same color, and then you assemble all of them in a beautiful painting. Can you picture it? So now you know what are the 7 steps of a correct planning of an Indian wedding in Italy, and you also understand why it's important to follow this order. So, budget, location, venue, food, decor, suppliers, and scheduling. Only this way you can optimize your time and the result, making sure you don't become Bridezilla or Groomzilla. If you think it would be too overwhelming for you and you would prefer to hire a professional to do all that work for you, please make sure your wedding planner follows this order and don't start from decor or suppliers. You can also book your free call with me so that we can understand together if and how I can help you. If instead you're comfortable with planning your Indian wedding in Italy on your own, but want professional guidance with detailed information about what to do and how to do it, I've created a unique video course, the only one in existence, that will guide you step by step through the process of planning your Indian wedding in Italy. I worked hard to create it. I've put all my know-how in this video course, and it will truly allow you to make informed choices and to realize your amazing Indian wedding in Italy by saving money of the planner's fee. I've put all the links in the description, so please check them out. If I would be planning my Indian wedding in Italy, I would truly want to have such a course for the safe wedding planning. That's all for today. Thank you for watching this video that I hope can truly help you planning your fantastic Indian wedding in Italy. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to my channel, follow Best Indian Weddings Italy on Facebook and Instagram, comment in the post, and I will be happy to answer. See you next week!